What's up guys, how you doing? If you haven't been to my channel before, my name's Philip Scrubber, welcome. If you're interested in cinematography, photography, reviews, tutorials, the subscribe button's down there. Today we're talking about the Golden Eagle LED 3000. It's huge. This is a cannon of a light, and there's a very good reason for it, which I'm going to get to in a minute. Now, Golden Eagle did send this out to me for review. I don't actually have to make a review. I don't have to say anything positive or negative. I have been testing it for over a month, so they're getting a little bit, when's the review coming out? But I like to take my time so I can give you guys an honest opinion, which this is going to be. This light is as bright as the sun. If you're looking for a simple light that costs $500, that is 300 watts, COB, which means chip on board, which I'll show you in a second, and has a CRI of 96 with great color rendition. That's this light, this one right here. Once again, spoiler alert, this is a fantastic light. It is slightly loud when it comes to the fan. Not any louder than my Godox SL60W, which I use every single day there. I can hear the fan at the moment from the Godox, and believe it or not, I've had this guy in place of the Godox a couple of times, and you guys have never even heard the fan. So if you've got the camera right here, you might hear the fan, but who is filming that close to a light? You're basically not going to hear it unless you want to. Now, this thing has got a full metal body. This is all metal, and it's actually very, very thick metal, so it's got some weight to it. The front, the Bowens mount right here, it comes with a Bowens reflector. There you go. The Bowens reflector has no hole in it, by the way, but there is a hole in the handle right here, if you can see that. There we go. There is a hole right here, and that is basically for an umbrella. So if you want a hole in here, just get yourself a drill and a metal drill bit and make the hole yourself. Don't fuss. The COB at the front, so the chip on board, I'm a little worried about, because I don't know if you guys could see, but that is it right there. Now, as this light has been standing around and used for the last month or so, dust appears on the COB. There is no glass covering the COB. So, Golden Eagle, if you're watching, a little piece of glass just over the front of it, so I don't have to do this every now and then, worried about the dust on there or a mosquito hitting it when it's on 100%, because like I said, bright as the sun. That is one thing that would be a really great addition to this light. A piece of glass over the COB. I mean, nothing's happened up till now, but people, for example, will put filters right here, and the filter can melt into the COB, which is a big problem. If it melts on the glass, you kind of unscrew the glass, put on a new piece, and you're fine. Second thing, it doesn't come with a carrying case. I wish it did. Just a simple carrying case that would protect the light when you're moving around. Right, those are the only two minuses, along with the fan, which might or might not annoy you. It doesn't annoy me because I really don't hear it at all. Let's get to the rest of this light. Like I said, Bowen mount. It has a IR right here for your remote. It does come with a remote. By the way, this light is simple. This is a simple light. It is no bells and whistles. It's just a simple light. I mean, you can tell by looking at the controller right here. This is a simple light. Plus, minus, on, off, 1, 2, 3, 4 for your channels. The controls at the back. Boom, that is it. That is all you have. You have the on. Now beware. Let me get that down because that's ridiculous. Let's get it down to 5%. The controls at the back. It's very easy to read the screen. 5,600 because it is a daylight lamp. It is not bicolor. It sits at 5,000, 5,600. And it goes down to 5%. If you press in the knob, you can go between channels for the remote. Press it again, you're back to this. And you can go up in 1% increments right there. So it's easy to control. Now, when I say simple, I really do mean simple. You've got a simple controller. You've got simple, really nice controls at the back. They're very easy to read. And the reason this guy is so big is because everything is inside. All you get is the remote, the reflector, the light, and this cable that goes straight into the mains. There is no power brick, there is no controller. everything is in one package. So if you like that, this is definitely a light for you. I like that because there's no controller lying around, there's no power brick on the floor, it's just this. I mean, that is really, really fantastic. Makes me happy, I gotta tell you. It's connected via one of these cables, so just your basic simple computer cable, and you could connect it into the bottom, push it in nice and tight, and that is it. Now, over the month or so that I've been using this, it's never had a problem, it's never overheated, it's never stopped working. It's a fantastic light for B-roll, because if you're filming at 120 frames per second, which a lot of the new cameras can do, you need a lot of light, and this guy really does a good job for that, because the amount of light this guy's putting out, I will do a test in a minute with my Sekonic light meter and show you just how much this guy's putting out, and it's a lot. It really is a lot. I was surprised myself at the amount that it was putting out. Now, if you're worried about the fan, this is the fan on, and it actually doesn't change between 5 and 100%. It's basically on all the time. Now, like I said, I can never hear it behind my softbox when I'm filming, but if you want to hear it, this is what it sounds like. That's the fan. Right, let me show you how quickly this remote control gets to 100%. Can you see the controller? There we go. Right, let's press up. 100%. It is bright as the sun, like I say. It is just, it's quite ridiculous. The amount of power this guy puts out, it really is. If you put a softbox on it, it's just, it's still bright as the sun. Fills up a softbox with absolutely no problem. Beautiful light. Anyway, let me put it on a tripod, a light stand. You put it on, tighten it right here, nice and tight, it's not going anywhere. This right here is cool, but it has no alligator teeth, so when you tighten it, you've got to really, really tighten it. So let's say we want to tighten it nice and straight. When it's tight or not tight enough, you can basically put in the button and tighten it some more, and it really is on there. No matter how heavy reflector you have, it is not moving anywhere. I do have a really fiddly light stand here. As you can see, it's not made for such a big light, but for the purpose of this film, I'm putting it on this. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to put it 1 meter away. I've got very good at this. 1 meter. We are going to stick on the reflector because most people use the reflector. There we go. And we are going to check this guy out. I need to turn it on to use the remote. 5%. Right, let's get it up to 100 and see what it can do. By the way, the Wii-Light Ninja 400 that I reviewed the other day, right up there above that bright spot, came to 8,400 lux, 100 ISO, 1 meter away, 50 shutter speed. So 8,400 is a lot. This guy this guy is packing that much. 33,000 lux. That's plain ridiculous. That's just whew. If you want to get the control back, by the way, if it's on the controller, just turn it on and off and it's back. That is ridiculous. That is 33,000 lux is it's the sun. It's basically the sun. For $500, you're buying a 300-watt lamp. That is as bright as the sun, simple to use. I highly recommend it. Like I said, this is an honest opinion. Been using it for a while and no problems at all. If you have any questions at all about this light from Golden Eagle, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to get back to you. If you like my film and it helped you in some way make a decision about these lights, Give me a thumbs up because that really does help. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe because that's going to be pretty awesome. Anyway, I'm on to my next review, which is probably going to be this little guy. So, I mean, that is tiny. Look at that. So small. Anyway, have a great day.